Hey everybody. Oh, you can't see me.
Yeah, there we go. I can't believe it. It's actually Back to the Future Day. Now, that is just crazy. So, just in case you guys don't even remember who I am, my name is Dave the Rapper, now known as Dave Dunbar, or Dave Andrew Dunbar. David Andrew Dunbar. What I'm going to talk about today is the fact that we made it. We made it finally to Back to the Future Day, to October 21st, 2015, or Wednesday, October 21st, 2015. So as you saw in the movie, Doc and Marty chose October 21st, 2015, of all dates, to come into the future. That's probably because they wanted to come 30 years into the future, and they wanted to come around their month. Because most of the movie series took place in the month of October, except for the last one, which took place in the month of September, the beginning of September. And most of the predictions they made back in the second movie, 30 years ago, were just predictions. They had no idea. This was not completely like, oh, this is totally going to happen. And to my surprise, they got actually quite a bit of it right. So, let's start going through it. For example, hoverboards was something they prophesied about 30 years ago. Now in the movie, they didn't actually exist. And even though one of the people that helped with the movie said, oh, we got a hold of some hoverboards, they actually were not real hoverboards. They were just boards attached to some wires and stuff like that. Now today we do actually have some real hoverboards, but they're very scarce and only select people can get a hold of them. Normally we travel on these little things, almost like a Segway, and they do travel at a good speed. And if you've seen College Humor, then you would have noticed that they did make fun of it for whatever reason. That's College Humor for you. I've seen a few of their videos. Another prediction they made was Google Glass. As seen in the house in Back to the Future Part 2, I noticed that all Marty McFly and possibly Lorraine, I know Marlene for sure, were definitely using Google Glass. And yes, that is actually real. Now, they didn't actually say in the movie what it was called, but we know for a fact that Google Glass is something definitely used today. Is the hydrator a real thing, though? It is possible that it will be revealed in the next few years, but as of today, I do not see any sign of it whatsoever, and it would be cool to have. But moving on, is the scenery channel, that pull down thing that they had all the different channels on, a real thing? Yes, actually that is a real thing, but that's not really a big deal. But what is a big deal is the fact that they did have the whole video chat, and the fact that they could actually see who they were talking to the entire time. And one of these days maybe we'll have all that personal information added on. I think if Facebook and Skype do work together some more, then maybe we'll have something a little bit more advanced. Then I'm running out of time, but I'm going to keep going a little further. And I was going to mention also, do flying cars exist? That's a big question that's asked today. Or are flying cars? There are some that exist, but there's so much taking money. You guys saw that in the movie. And honestly, it takes a lot of power to get a car off the ground that is that heavy. That's why we're trying to make more lightweight cars. And one of the last predictions that I saw in the movie that is definitely coming true, the Cubbies, one of the worst teams in baseball history, and they're actually almost to the World Series. And that is one of the scariest predictions that I ever saw in the movie. But